बटाटा वडा या बटाटा वडा दिल नहीं देना था देना पड़ा चॉकलेट लाइम जूस आइसक्रीम टॉफिया na 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 na. Bollywood music has sometimes been more cringe than we can stomach, है ना? Too cheesy for words. Not only cheesy, but sometimes attempting to get French benchers slurpy and downright vulgar, like equating body parts with
निमुड़ा निमुड़ा निमुड़ा
जब तक रहेगा समोसे में आलू. Or like all the jalebi songs, nothing but an excuse to make some poor item girl gyrate her hips into oblivion. Jalebi baby. मतलब क्या? There have been some western songs too with food lyrics like Jambalaya, Pokish Pie, Filet Gumbo, Son of a Gun, oops, Strawberries, Cherries and an Angel's Kiss in Spring. But there's no double entendre there, is there? Or I have to hear it again, but I don't think so. Thank God. You know, as someone who spent years in recording studios and kitchens, I love cooking, by the way. I've always been fascinated by how music and food seem so connected. How these two pleasures create the perfect sensory duet. Whether it's humming while cooking or tapping your foot during dinner, these two universal languages somehow make each other better. Don't you think? Music and food. Have you ever noticed how certain songs make you hungry? Or how some foods bring specific music to mind? That's not just imagination, there's actually a science behind it. But don't worry, I won't get too technical. This isn't a lecture, it's a feast for your ears, a culinary feast for your ears. For me, it's impossible to hear old Bollywood classics without craving my mom's homemade rasam and vatta kalambu. One whiff of these spices and suddenly I'm 7 years old again, dancing around the kitchen while mom cooks and sings to me like a nightingale. I bet you too have your food music memories, right? Like how wedding songs might remind you of the dry cake you suffered through at your cousin's reception, or how every road trip playlist makes you crave those vada pavs, or brings back the memory of the cousin who kept farting after that chana bhatura overload. Oops. It's like our brains create these perfect little time capsules, combining taste and sound into memories that last a lifetime. Music and food, the original Instagram filters for our memories, just without the weird oversaturation and algorithm bullshit, huh? Now, let's talk about musicians who are serious about their food game. Do you know whose father runs an Italian restaurant in New York? And she apparently makes incredible pasta sauce when she's not busy being herself, which is being Lady Gaga. And do you know in whose kitchen India's best soul curry is made? It's Asha Bhosle. Asha ji has taken her cooking talents to social media too. Her Instagram recipes have become as beloved as her songs. From traditional Maharashtrian dishes to innovative fusion creations, Asha ji is proving that musical talent and culinary creativity often go hand in hand. At 89, she is not just breaking playback singing records but also breaking the internet with her cooking videos, baby. As someone who's tried to sing after eating spicy food, I can tell you, results may vary, but Asha ji seems to have mastered both arts. Maestro A.R. Rahman has a completely different approach. He is famously particular about his diet and avoids dairy before recordings. Says it affects his vocal precision and prowess. Meanwhile, you are here thinking about how your voice sounds better after iced coffee, that too with a dollop of whipped cream. But maybe that's why he has the Oscar and you are here with nothing better to do than watch my podcast. Did you know even restaurants carefully choose their music to influence how you eat? It's true. Fast tempo songs actually make you eat quicker, while slower melodies encourage you to linger and, surprise, order more wine.
Correct.
So that romantic restaurant playing Nora Jones isn't just for ambiance, they're trying to sell you another bottle of Merlot. And get this. Researchers found that high-pitched sounds enhance sweetness while low frequencies bring out bitter flavors. Interesting. That's why airlines actually have specific playlists designed to make airplane food taste better at high altitudes. Spoiler alert, there's so much Ed Sheeran or Shreya Ghoshal can do for airplane chicken, or even that paneer tikka for that matter. But you get the point. In my own experience, recording studios and kitchens have a lot in common. Both are places where seemingly random ingredients come together to create something magical and tasty, delicious. Both require precision timing and just the right enough nudge. And both can be completely ruined by someone saying, just one more try or one more bite, when you're exhausted and just want to go home, or your stomach is already too full and bursting. Desi etiquette. Stop it, yeah. Why can't Desis take no for an answer? Have you ever been to an Indian home where they let you eat only one bite and stop? This whole culture must be explored. Jazz and wine, perfection. The improvisational nature of jazz matches the stimulating complexity of a good glass of Merlot, don't you think? Or a single malt, perhaps. Plus, both can make you feel sophisticated while secretly wondering if you're enjoying them correctly. Spicy Indian food and Bollywood dance numbers, a match made in heaven. The vibrant flavors and energetic beats both get your heart racing and bring tears to your eyes. Though admittedly for different reasons, Some of which we have discussed at the beginning of this podcast in those Nimuda, Jalebi kind of songs. Classic rock and barbecue. Absolutely. Both are unpretentious, satisfying American classics that never go out of style and make you feel like you should be wearing slightly cooler clothes. And my personal favorite, ice cream and breakup songs. Both are socially acceptable ways to process emotions. Both come in many flavors and both are best enjoyed alone in large quantities when you're sad and crying and weepy and angry. Oh. Before I let you go, here's a little homework. Pay attention to what you're listening to during your next meal. Does it match the food? Does it enhance the experience? Could a playlist upgrade turn your Tuesday leftovers into a more exciting Wednesday lunch? Next week, we'll explore why so many musicians open restaurants despite the fact that both industries have terribly long hours, high stress, and critics who think they could do better after one more shot of alcohol, served on the house especially. So that's me, Suchitra, signing off on the music stories on the Suchitra Krishnamoorthi show. I'll be back next week, same day, same time. Till then, keep watching, keep having batata vada and chocolate, lime juice, ice cream toffee, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share. See you next week.
Music Story.